What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. I hope you're having an amazing day, and today's video we're going to take a look at Galaxy S24 series official One UI 8 update. Now this beta update was just rolled out yesterday for the Fold 6 series and the S24 series, but I was kind of late to make this video as Samsung India fumbled big time. They completely fumbled the enrollment, so pretty much no one was actually able to enroll within India, but around 6 to 7 p.m. they fixed it, and here is the update. It was around 3.4 gigabytes, so not huge cost. One UI isn't that massive of an update when compared to One UI 7. The security patch is August, which also Samsung has given to the One UI 7 in order to update the binary. But if you just go through all changes, there are quite a lot, as underneath One UI it has improved a lot compared to One UI 7. But I won't be going through each and every single thing, as One UI 8 has been available for quite a time on the Galaxy S25 and the internal betas of S24, which recently got shut down. So this is the official one, which is now available in US, Germany and India. So we'll be just taking a look at few of the notable features over here. For example, let's just go back to the home screen. Everything almost looks the same, but the update does actually feel really fluid. Like the app opening speeds and everything wasn't an issue before, but the phone flies through everything. Again, the blur animations and stuff, One UI itself is still quite clingy, to be honest. It isn't that smooth when compared to something like HyperOS or any kind of another Chinese OS. But something that I love over here is the quick settings for the smart view now matches the modes. Earlier it was just looking a bit weird. But if you just go through the quick settings and stuff, there is pretty much nothing changed. Like all of the stuff like quick settings panel does actually look same. If you just go through wallpapers and style, go to change wallpapers, there are few UI changes right over here, but you now get these dynamic wallpapers, which were initially introduced in leaked betas of S25. So that's quite neat. They change upon the timing, which is nice. You can even style it however you like. There are few presets, which is kind of cool. Then few of the apps do get updated, like the clock. You have a complete new UI for reminder, like it has few of the presets. Then again, much more simplified UI. If you use reminders, this is a great update. You even have my files updated. So if you just go through downloads, it's much more organized from where you have actually downloaded the files, but looks quite neat. Not a lot of blur in that. So the one which I actually love is the gallery one. It has quite a lot of changes. If you just go through the menu, as you can see, it has blur right over here. If you just quickly share any kind of photo, here is the brand new UI. Again, it's a bit clunky, it's not that smooth, but works quite fine. Directly from over here, you can check out this new quick share, where you can receive or send files easily. If you just turn on the Bluetooth, it has a very neat UI. Again, nothing compared to AirDrop, but looks quite nice. Again, coming back, few of the One UI 8 features would be audio eraser. If you just completely go to Galaxy AI, let it analyze. Audio eraser was previously also available, but it gets a bit of a revamp. In other video editing stuff, you don't have anything new. You do get a bit of a parallax effect. Let it analyze. Live effect, which you can apply even on your lock screen or wallpaper as a live wallpaper. It's not that significant or doesn't work that great if you have a bunch of stuff, but for dedicated objects it does work quite nice. You can save it right there. But if you just go to stories and stuff, there is not a lot. It does look a bit nicer, a lot of blur overall. If you go to favorites, if you just talk about much more customization, if I just want to set a wallpaper on my lock screen, there is new dynamic clock. Let's just set it up. You will see this changing one. You can adjust the font of it. You will have to select this one in order to work, but as you can see, it adjusts to my head. Let me just adjust the wallpaper a bit more. As you can see, the font actually detects my head. Yeah, on objects it doesn't work that great, but if you have humans, it's quite nice. In the camera, there are not a lot of improvements. I did actually face quite a lot of crashes in third-party apps. If you just see right over here, my Snapchat wasn't just working fine. Only front camera was working. So yeah, the beta does actually have quite a few bugs. But if you just go through UI and stuff, there is pretty much nothing. Yeah. So if you just go through settings, scroll down, you should be seeing switch camera or open quick controls on swipe. Now still it's quite disappointed that if you just swipe, you still have to scroll across for accessing more options. I thought it would be much more like a expanded UI like this, where you can quickly select whatever you like. Coming back, talking more about the UI, you do have the updated weather app, which again I have made a video almost a month ago. And now you can actually install the weather app from One UI on pretty much all of the Android devices or even till One UI 3, and it will just work fine without any lags and stuff. You don't need to clone the app, but this is how it looks if you haven't seen it before. Looks quite nice. It's still a bit clunky. The animations aren't the best, but gets a quite good revamp. You even have the updated Samsung Internet app, which I have reviewed extensively before. Nothing new right over here, just app updates. But something I love is multitasking has improved. So if you just open split screen, you can select the app quickly, whichever you want to multitask. And now you can push it completely till just keeping it alive. And you can use the app quickly juggle between those two. So you don't have to split your screen between them, which is very nice. It will come in handy whenever I'm chatting with someone and I have to get my stuff done too. And if you just talk about the DeX is now completely made on the Android 16's desktop mode. So it now works much more better. The app scaling is better. The performance of it is also much nicer than before. It boots up quickly. The app support is far better. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the official One UI 8 Beta 1 for the Galaxy S24 series. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you found this helpful, please drop a like. And if you want me to cover the whole beta, please let me know in the comment section below. See you in the next one.